So again, I'm Ben Brown. We're here at Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada. Got my buddy John here, who's always in class. We just had class today and we're talking about bottom escapes. But it's really bottom prevention. So prevention of side control, defense of side control, and then escaping from side control. This video is going to be all about defending side control. So essentially, let's say we're just using the leg drag pass today as our example. So I start to initiate a leg drag pass, and I start, so go ahead and relax. I start to get side control on John, which means I get this underhook, and I'm trying to get my chest in his chest. He's going to really attack my crossface. He's not going to let me crossface him. So this hand is going to stop me right here in my elbow, just like this. Okay, start with the other side up, because this will be a lot more common, right? So yeah, he's really focused on this crossface. If I can't crossface John, I don't really have side control, okay? Or if I can't get my arm to that other side. So this is a really good habit to get into. So we go back, I'm passing the guard, I got past your knee, say, things are going bad. I got the underhook, this is bad, but you're all about my crossface, okay? So this is really cool. Now there's a couple things we can do with this. Essentially it's a frame. So John is framing, which is creating space. He's on my elbow, he's using the other arm to get on my armpit, which is a good thing to do too. Essentially, ideally, you want to get your hips free. So this space is letting you get your hips free, get this knee in. He's recovering his guard at this point, right? There's lots of ways he can recover the guard, but that bought him time, kept my chest off his chest. He got on his edge, so let's do it again, okay? This is something you don't want to have happen, but we can drill it where you're flat. We try not to be flat. So the very first thing is I'm starting to get my side control, get on your edge, and he's stopping my crossface, and he knows it's coming, right? So relax. Here's what I want. I have inside space, I'm chest to chest, I'm using gravity, and if I'm really good, I can get his armpit here, and I can start smashing on his chin or his neck with my shoulder. That's pretty bad. But if you can stop the crossface before it gets to you, because you know it's coming, and now you can move your hips, and you can get your guard back, that's pretty cool. And that's like, things are getting bad, but you can stop it in its tracks. The other cool thing that you can do, and John likes doing this, I know, this is my favorite. I wore my special shirt, Fear the Dark Side, for this reason, because we call this the Force. I didn't make up that name. All it is a sweep from this position. So yeah, here he is. Notice, John's got his arms straightened out, extended. Okay, sometimes this can be a bad thing, but in this case, it's a good thing. Because what happens is, by having his arm extended, his entire core, basically his whole body is engaged now in this. And when he starts to move his body through my arm, it'll move me. If he bends his elbow, now it's on his triceps and delts, and that's pretty weak. It's like a shock absorber now. So he really wants that thing straight. So I'm here, he's got that. He could even get that other arm in, so you bring it across. Yep. Now he starts to sit up, and here's where this comes in is, I'm trying to push into John, so straighten your arm out. I'm trying to push in, I'm giving him good force. He's gonna go over his head, and he's gonna build up a base on that elbow and sit over and roll me over. Let's go back. So as soon as he gets that block, okay, and he feels the pressure, as I start to go this way, he's gonna get up on this elbow and build a base, right? And he's behind my elbow, there's not much I can do about it. And all of a sudden, I'm in side control. Now let's talk real quick. This is a sweep, and like any sweep, go ahead and on your back. Like any sweep, what John's actually doing is he's capturing my center of gravity, okay? And then he's moving my center of gravity and letting gravity do the rest of the work, put me on my back. So that is my favorite way to deal with side control before it gets real bad, before the crossface happens, is we get that frame in the elbow, and we can either recover guard or we can use it to sweep them using the force. Got anything to add?
No.
Right on.
All right.